fucking do it. Hey, hi. This is bonus content, if you even want to call it that. So the situation is that I'm pretty much on this on my own until maybe Scott joins in. But like Alex is MIA and Tony had to dip out at the last minute. And I'm gonna get Danny on as well, so it's probably just me. Probably just the me cast. That's fine. I'm used to this. I'm not salty about this at all. Actually, I'm extremely salty about it, but we'll get over it. We'll all get over it. Audio sounds good. Bum 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 bum. Let me open up the chat with nobody there. Probably, maybe someone there. Maybe Mato. Maybe Kaylee. Okay. Side stuff about me, I guess. This is literally just the me cast. God, what else? This week has been pretty garbage, more or less. Work has been not the greatest. Yeah, looking for another job. Been looking for another job for a while. I know what I want to do because it fits my mindset and how I want to approach things. But it's just probably not going to work out that way. No, wait. I take that back. Like, I know what job I want. I'm trying to achieve that job, and it's it's more of like they're not talking to me. There's no feedback back. Not even if like, oh, you're not good enough type of thing. It's just like I'm not getting anything back as far as like all the jobs I'm applying to. So it's like, what the fuck? It's like if you see me, if you see how good I work, like I know I would totally just get hired on the spot. But I'm not even getting that far. So that's what's frustrating about it. So I have to figure that part out before I move on with my life. Other side stuff. Nothing else really. Nothing else has really gone on my week. It's been nothing but work and coming home, and that's pretty much it. Been kind of in a slog lately. Bought new shoes, which is great. Another salad today. Salad's been my jam lately, more or less. Like I need to drink more or eat more of it. Like I've been buying LaCroix so I can not drink so much of everything else because I'm an addictive drinker. I drink a lot of stuff, not alcohol, but like I just like having something constantly as far as fluids. So been buying LaCroix and that's been helping me out a lot. I've been doing lime. Lime has been pretty great or pretty like standard. I guess that's like I should try out the other flavors though. Like Tim Geddes just like recently said like mango's the thing. Even though he doesn't like mango, so like I know I don't like mango, or at least I don't know. I never had a mango, so maybe I'll just try that and see if I like it. Because like even if it doesn't taste all that great, like as long as it has like some flavor to it, along with like pretty much just drinking water, it'll probably be like all right for me. So like I need like a variety pack so I can just like try out everything and see like if anything is like actually good when I drink it. Not that the LaCroix is bad or anything like that, but like a secondary flavor to like the pure nothingness of LaCroix. If it's like actually decent, I would like actually like that a whole bunch. Oh god. That might just be about it for me. I can't really think of anything else. Life wise. My mother's birthday's coming up in like 4 days, so I've been asking what does she want. She doesn't really know what she wants. And I was like, oh, maybe I should just give you Amazon Prime for yourself because like she doesn't like using my account because like sometimes I like actually I haven't done that in a long time, but like share it with my friends like, oh, and like my friends can use it, and like my mom's like too skeptical about that, so I was like, oh, I'll just get your own Amazon Prime account. It's fine. It's like $100 a year. I will just pay that fat out so she can just have that. And she's like, no, I got like a free trial, so she's fine. But like she'll always still come to me eventually, be like, "Oh, just order this from me, get 2 day shipping." And I was like, "Why don't you just get it for yourself?" But whatever. Trying to be a good son for her as much as I can, at least. Yeah, that's pretty much it about like other side stuff. As far as entertainment wise, this has been quite a week. As far as that, it's been pretty decent, or for certain things, like just found out recently that actually, like, by recently I mean like maybe like 2 or 3 hours ago, that Rurouni Kenshin's having a continuation with the manga. Same author and everything. I was like, oh wow, like I didn't see this coming. I didn't, or if I did, I completely forgot about it. And I just read the first volume, first chapter of it today, which was amazing. Like it's like, oh yes, it's back. Like it's weird. Like I 2017's been like weirdly great for me. Entertainment wise, obviously, like the whole everything else as far as like the world and like social media has not been great. Uh but you know, just it's just been what it is, whatever it is. So, you know, whatever with that. Um God, anything else? My Hero. I've been absent from the anime for a while now. Like I haven't watched it in like the last few weeks, but like when it comes to the manga though, that's like an every week thing. Like it's like, god damn it. Like yes, 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 yes. Like every week, every week, every week. And then I just like arbitrarily just tweet at NATO, just like, NATO, this thing happened. Holy shit, it's so amazing. And that's like I just leave it as ambiguous with that. I don't even like go into descriptions about it because like I know NATO will read it and then like they'll just say something back to me like maybe like 5 hours later. But like I just been the manga's been like my jam. It's like it's so fucking good. Just every week. Just reading that. It's been really great. And even though the anime's at a really great part right now, like the newest one with it's about to be Deku and Bakugo going against All Might. So like, oh yeah, that's really great. And I'm reading that. I was like, that was really great. I was like, I'll get to it eventually. I just not really take my time with that. Anything else? Like the only other thing I would like to mention is just Gerard the completionist. Uh, you know, like I've been preaching about him lately. Like I've been enjoying his content. Like he's just like a really cool, optimistic dude. Just like just talking about video games, how he completes them. Not really going review wise. Like well, he is per se because like he does talk about gameplay. He does talk a little bit about the story and like the journey of what he did to get 100% through the game. But you know, it's like God, not off my train of thought. I got distracted. Sorry. Um, Gerard, the completionist, like his latest review about like Metroid: Samus Returns. Uh, like like I heard him recently talking on the latest episode of the G Club from Game Grumps about like him completing the game and what matters when completing game and like how it matters to him, how achievements are pretty much just bullshit and stuff like that. Like as far as like, you know, it's not really doing anything as far as like satisfying you being a completionist, or it's like something so outrageous that it's like it's just like uncalled for. Like do like 10,000 online matches. It's like I don't want to do an online match, or like that's not really like a good goal type of thing. So like, you know, just him uh so in this latest episode of the completions with Metroid Samus Returns, like he actually goes in depth about like what he had to do to 100% complete that, as far as like you know, it's a new game, so like and when he puts this video out, you know, it has to be 100%. So like he has to be extremely thorough with it. So like the whole like normal thing when you beat a Metroid game about like Samus not having her suit on and everything like that, like being in her Zero Suit Samus, like he had to figure out like how to do that, and like, you know, like, but he wasn't really sure if that was even in this game at all, because he could be just completely wasting his time. And then like he shows like his whole part, his whole, not pie chart, but like his whole like wherever, you know, you put the darts in the wall and you put like your arms through. He pretty much did like all that for like Metroid Samus Returns, and like it's just a really good episode. I encourage everybody to like check that out. But yeah, that's probably just it. Like that's yeah, that's pretty much my life. Nothing much. But yeah, I'm just gonna simulcast this, me cast this, Nabe cast it. This is just me. So Scott wants to do tomorrow. I'm like, fuck that, I'm doing it right now. So I'm one man show in this. So I'll talk about Destiny. I'll talk about Dragon Ball Fighters Z. That's pretty much all I played this week, I think. So yeah. I'll talk a little bit about news as well. So let's get into it. Let me just type something out and then I'll start it. All right, let's start this up. God, what day is it? Today is September 16th. Saturday, September 16th, 2017. And the only updates on the site, I should look at that actually. That's not a bad idea. Irrationalpassions.com. Yeah, all right. So we're starting the show. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, look, I'm recording for myself. Ah! Okay. It is Saturday, September 16th, 2017, and you are listening to the Irrational Passions podcast. I am your host, Brian Machine Jackson, and I am by myself this week. Ain't that something? Life happens. Everybody's pretty much busy today. Scott was trying to push it for tomorrow, but no, let's just do it now. I got Dragon Ball Z Fighters to fight to play after this, so I want to just get this out of the way. Plus, I gotta I have to finish Destiny, just to get that over with. So I'll get into that in a minute. But there's nothing really to talk about too much this week. This will be a really short show, maybe even 30 minutes. Who knows how long this will be? It depends how long I can keep this up by myself. But yeah, let's just go for it. Sure, why not? So housekeeping. The only thing that happened this week as far as irrationalpassions.com is a new episode of Input. And they talk about PewDiePie, hate speech, and what's next. As a general thing, we're not going to really talk about it on this show. Me and Alex are kind of in a not really an audible agreement about this, but kind of a silent agreement about this. Like we're trying to keep this show more or less not necessarily drama free, because there's always drama in the video game industry, case in point. But we don't want to ignore the important stuff, because this is important, but we want to keep it in a more of a jolly type of mood while we're talking on this podcast. So but if you want to talk to if you want to have a conversation about going in depth and about the ramifications and the repercussions for this, I would highly recommend checking out Input. You got Jared and Logan and George on there, so they're really smart guys and come for it in almost every view they can possibly think of. So I would highly recommend to check out Input and get your fix as far as that. And that's pretty much all for the site. I like to pimp this out because Alex doesn't do it enough. Check out his Tumblr. I believe it's Alex L. O'Neill at tumblr.com, or however Tumblr works. But check it out. He does Sunday nights, Sunday chats, and he just have a good whatever his thoughts are for that week, and pretty much the weekend in general is his general thoughts about it. That's what he wants to talk about, and he usually to do an ask me anything type of thing on Twitter. So be hashtag Sunday chats. So do that. And I guess I should pip out with my own thing. I also have my own podcast onto the side called Fresh Off the Dome. Actually, this week I talked to a friend of the show, Justin Graffius, and our super fan and really good friend of mine, Nicole Humphrey. And we just go in depth about Danganronpa, which has been a really good conversation. Talking about the first game, the second game, Ultra Despair Girls, and the anime that came out after that, which concludes the story of that cast from Hope's Peak Academy until we can get ready for B3, which is like a complete new cast and in a completely new situation, even though it's kind of the same situation because you still got Monokuma, you still got Trials. I guess you're in a school. I'm not completely sure about that yet, but like yeah. If you're a fan of Danganronpa and like just like want to hear just like three people who are like really big fans of like the series, like just go into depth about it, just like pretty much talk. We talked almost for 2 hours. It was about like an hour and 47 minutes, I believe that whole podcast was. So yeah, just check it out. It'd be youtube.com/fresh off the dome. If you need help or just want to talk about it, just like at me on Twitter, at Nabeshin186, Nabeshin 186, and let's have a conversation about Danganronpa, my dudes and dudettes. Don't want to be sexist. So I guess what I've been playing this week. There's only two things I've been really playing this week. I guess I'll get the bigger one out of the way. So I decided to like jump into Destiny 2 this week. It's one of those things where it's like game year's coming up. Everyone's excited about it. It's the talk of the town. And as far as Destiny 1, like, Destiny 1, I had like no interest in as far as playing it, but like I was always fascinated about that game. That game was like so fascinating as far as like the development, how it released, how they kind of redeemed themselves with like the DLC that they put out right now, or put out for the Taken King and like the Rise of Iron. And like I'm fascinated by the fan base and everything like that. And like one of my my rituals, like one of my favorite like YouTube videos ever is like Angry Joe's review of the original Destiny, about like how pretty much like how from a general Bungie fan, and like how they kind of just messed that up, like just like point to point and how they messed it up. And like it's one of my favorite videos on YouTube. It's because it's funny, it's on point, and it's it's just so good. It's actually his most popular videos. It's like I think it's like almost 9 million views or something like that. Like if you type in Destiny review on YouTube, his video will pop up. So like it's really popular. Even speaking on that, like while we're in this general conversation about like because as of right now, this Saturday, September 16th, his review for Destiny 2 is getting ready to come up. And it's going to be really interesting to see how it is. Cause like, I like in my head, I'm just know like the general Destiny fan base is just going to like backlash at him, like in general. Because one, he's not really feeling the game. Like he's like one of those 1.5 people who says like, oh, Destiny 2 is not really a good step up as what it should be. And like from Joe's standpoint, like which is probably a fair standpoint if you like actually consider it, like he was someone who played Destiny 1, building out Destiny 1, played it up to level 20, like got to the end of that and just like dropped it right after that because like like he didn't go to the Taken King or anything like that. I was like, no, this game is bullshit and fuck this. And it's like whatever with that. Then he goes to the next game, and then he goes to and straight into this game, already like and like oh like I hope they do like major improvements, and like if it is like if it's not that much of a major improvement, Joe's gonna call it out. That's just how it is. So like I just have a feeling like it won't get received well. Like I'll enjoy it because like like I'm not really in the weeds with that, but like I'm sure like a lot of people are just like won't be feeling his review. I just have a feeling like because like for Joe's review scale, like 5 is an average game, like 6 is above average game, and I can't remember exactly what 7 is, but like I feel Destiny 2 for him is gonna be around like a 6 or a 7. So like which is still a good a good game, but like if there's a 6 or 7, people will outrage because that's the world we live in right now as far as the internet. So like I don't know. I'm really curious to see that review. Really anticipating it because Joe puts like so much work effort into his reviews. Like one of my favorite YouTubers, like most definitely is Angry Joe, because his reviews are so entertaining, and like he took a break from it, now he's coming back to it. I should get off this topic and just talk about Destiny 2. So Destiny 2 for me. Oh God, where am I? I just got to IO, as a matter of fact. Yeah, I literally just got to IO the last time I played, which was yesterday. Which is not bad for someone who's like I played like maybe like 9 hours of it straight. Not straight. Like the first day I got it, I played like for maybe like 3 or 4 hours, and then like the next day I played for like almost 5 hours straight. Which is weird, right? Because like gassy because it's salad. Which is weird because you like I'm playing this game. And like as far as the gun combat, it's it's good, it's manageable. Like I'm enjoying shooting things, and that's all pretty good, standard stuff. But like as far as like anything else, it's just like for me personally, other than like the visuals are fantastic in that game, and the soundtrack as well. When I pay attention to it, because like man, like it just feels like I can't say it's a slog because like I'm enjoying shooting, but like I'm not really sure what I'm doing. Like it's just it's not clicking with me. I guess that's like the main thing about it. It's like um it's so weird. Like it's so hard to explain because it's like I'm thinking about like comparing it to like something like Final Fantasy 15 or even like Persona 5. Even. Like I feel like the game flow of it is good. It's like really good, but it's like it's whether if that story's hooking you or not. It's like whether it's like are you am I really enjoying this type of thing? Like because like I'm not even like really into like the loots or whatever. It's just like I find whatever thing. If it's a higher number, I put it on. If not, whatever. Um, like I play as a like yeah, I should probably mention this. Like I'm for some reason like the jumping in that game is like a real issue for me. Like I'm playing as a warlock, and apparently because of from what Nato told me, like warlocks is the worst place as far as like doing jumping or something like that. But like for some reason, like the platform in this game, which is like weird to say for a first person shooter, but like because I remember being on Titans, like going across like there's just this bridge that had like several gaps, and like you have to do like a running start and try to like jump over from one place to another. And for some reason, I'm just having like the worst issues of just doing this. And I'm like, why is this an issue? It's just jumping. um, and I'm sorry about I'm all over the place. I don't have anyone to keep me in check. So this is what happens when I just ramble on and just talk for forever. Sorry, I just got text. But yeah, it's just I don't know, man. Like Destiny 2 is good enough for me to like to complete and finish. Like I could see myself like getting to the end, probably not getting to level 20 or something like that, but like getting to the end of that story because like I feel like that's enough as far as like the gameplay as far as that is good enough to hook. Like I'm pretty much just mainlining it and like obviously I'm playing by myself because that's just how I play games. I don't really like playing with other people. So like, and maybe that's totally it. It's like you need that other person to be around you to like, like to appreciate it and like point out things to you and like enjoy it with you. Cause like I'm enjoying when I'm playing it, but then it's like when I think about something, it's like, like it's like completely over my head or something. So I don't know. I'll definitely beat it. I'll probably beat it like the next day or two. Um, I did put out too. It's like I kind of regret playing it because like I feel like if I didn't play it and like have the romanticism of Destiny 2 in my head, like I would be more favorable to that game. But now it's like, I mean, because I don't regret playing it, but it's like I don't want to like people are so enthusiastic about it. Like NATO is so enthusiastic about it. Griffin is so enthusiastic about it. Alex is, Tony is, like all my friends are, and I just don't want to be that one guy that's there. It's like, I guess it's okay type of thing. So like, because like, I don't know, like I'm just sick of being that person. Like if I can't bring like actual constructive criticism and like have like an actual conversation about it, then like like I don't want to like be like, yeah, I guess the shooting's okay, type of thing. Like fuck that shit. Let's get over that. Let's be better people. But yeah, Destiny's cool. It's cool for what it is. But for someone who's not going to get into, for someone who's not going to play with other people, for someone who's not going to get like really cared about the way my character looks, my Talizora Boss Norini character, Warlock that I made, like I'm doing pretty much like maybe like a fourth of the content of Destiny 2. So like I don't think I'll enjoy that for what it is. So that kind of sucks. But oh well. I'll definitely beat it though. See how it concludes. Um, what what's her name? I think it was Failsafe. Failsafe, not that great. Yeah, that I'll in my opinion on that. Clyde 6 though, not that bad. Failsafe, not too much of a fan of that. But we'll move on for that. And the only other thing I've been playing is the Dragon Ball Fighter Z beta. I just got to that, like like after having my heart crushed that I couldn't get on PlayStation. Like as soon as it said register for the beta, I did it immediately. It's like, oh, give me. Didn't think I would get it, and I didn't get it, so like I was crushed. I was like, that sucks. And then like me having to be like an insider person from on my Xbox One for like the longest time. I'm completely forgetting about it. Then I heard that like you can just like get it from that. And I was like, oh, and I got it, and it's like, fuck. Like ever since I got home from work today, that's all I've been playing. Well, when the servers are actually up and working on the Xbox, like it's having big issues because of the way they did it. They get more codes than they were supposed to. So like the servers are just fucked up on there. So like I can't do an online match, but like I can do the trials, and what the trials are just pretty much just give you random characters for you to play as, and like go get another random set, and just like you just do one match against it's a 3v3, so it'll be one match, and then eventually it'll be the match will be over. So after the match is over, you just like go back to the main screen, you just like go back to trials again, and just like get new random people, and you just go after that. So yeah. Yeah, but it's real good though. That Dragon Ball Fighter Z is real good. It's so easy and accessible too, which is like I was surprised by, because like everything is just quarter circles and 2 buttons, and that's it. In that game, which I'm like shocked by, like to do like anything like special. Like it's not that intimidating at all. Like it's not something like Guilty Gear or like even like Persona 4 Arena. It was like it had systems and depths and stuff like that, but like there's nothing really like too in depth into this. Like I feel like you could just like get into there and just like just really enjoy it for what it is. Like anyone who's like a fan of Dragon Ball will obviously like at least take a look at it, and I can see them just like getting into it just because of how accessible it is. So yeah, it's really cool. I'm loving like everything I'm seeing in there right now, and also got like some news for that, like Yamcha and like Tien Shinhan that announced for it, which is great. Let's that make this a whole Saiyan show. So like let's get these other characters, these quirky characters, the characters that we don't see too often, like and like get them in there. Let's get fucking Yajirobe in there. Where's the position to get Yajirobe in Dragon Ball Fighter Z? Like I want that. Like no, like if I were to honestly think about like a random character to put into Dragon Ball Fighter Z, because I say Yajirobe just to be funny, but like he is a good choice. But if I could think like some random character who isn't in Super, I could say the Saiyan girl from Super is really cool. I really like her, not the Brawly one, but the other one. I really like her a lot. God, if I were to think right off the top of my head. Go Tinks. Yeah, definitely Go Tinks is something I would want in that game. And he probably will be in that game. I would think so. Yeah, because like Trunks and Goten don't really like get too much action by themselves. So in the series, obviously, they have their fight against each other, but that's probably about it. But like yeah, like I could definitely see Go Tinks being in there. He's one of my favorite characters too, so that works out. Yeah, it's NATO in the chat. He's wondering if anyone else is here. No one else is here. Everyone backed out. So yeah, this is just me, man. Sorry. But yeah, Dragon Ball Fighter Z looks like a great time. Really good time to play. I can't wait for that game. 2018 can't be soon enough. I believe it's around my birthday too, because it'll be I believe it comes out in February, and if it's February 16th, which is my birthday, that'd be a great time to get that game. So I'm looking forward to that. As far as anything else, I don't think I've been playing anything else. I was thinking about going back to No More Heroes. Didn't actually get around to doing that. I bought Night of the Woods. I meant to mention that last week. I bought Night of the Woods, but I didn't really sink my teeth into that yet. It will Ding and Rapper coming out in like a few weeks. Like, I don't even know if I'll get around to it, but I'll try to. Because anytime Hubert talks about that game, like I'm just like it's like, oh, I gotta get that game because like, I just want to get into that. So like, eventually I'll get to it. Like, it looks cool. And it's definitely something I want to try. It looks like a me type of game. Probably like the only downfall or negative I have for it is like, it's all text faces, no voices in it. But I got through 999 with no voices, and that's like one of my favorite games ever. So I might find something special in Night in the Woods. But that's it. That's all I've been playing. There's nothing else really happening right now. So I guess we'll take a break. We're not really gonna take a break, but I'm putting a break. I'm saying we're taking a break, and we can do the break music, and then we'll do news, and then we'll get out of here. But we'll take a break real fast, and like we'll be back in just a little bit. All right. This is where you'll insert the news music, Alex. Silver tweeted me too. He said he had a voicemail. So be next week then. If you play Destiny 2, anyone's listening to this, talk to Silver PR. I think I heard he got that game recently, so like shepherd him in or serpentine him in, whatever that word is. I know what word. This is funny. All right. So the news and gaming music would be now. How about some news? Hey Brian, how about some news? Oh yeah, sure. Let's do some news. News from last week that we didn't mention this week, or news last week that we didn't mention. LA Noire is getting a remastered edition, coming out for PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC, and VR. So yeah, that's the thing that's coming out. I have a very negative opinion about LA Noire for multiple reasons. LA Noire is just something that's like like anytime I think about that game, like it makes me extremely angry. Cause like there's a moment in that game where it just breaks for me. It just breaks for me because like it's like, oh, you got something under your shoe, and it's like, oh, that's the evidence right there. Can I go back and look at it? It's like, no. That like why? Why? Like it's right there, and it's like I believe the house was like a few blocks away or something. Like, you could run to the house more or less, and just get the evidence and just like find it out right there. But they didn't want to do that. The game didn't want me to do that. And obviously the last part where you get this MacGuffin at the very end, which is like, where the hell did this come from? And like just like figure out how to play the game with this now. LA Noire is like one of those few video game like literal hates that I have. Like, I'm trying to be the positive guy now. It's like, oh, God, this is completely fine. But like, no, there's some things I just like, you know what? I fucking hate this shit. Because like it was that game. It was recently Mass Effect Andromeda, which is, yeah, that's a whole can of worms with that. And Bionic Commando. Those are my three gaming like hates. Bionic Commando, the recent re-release, the Dreadlots Spencer one. That one I really hated. I beat that game too. I beat LA Noire in that game. Didn't beat Andromeda though. I probably will eventually. I don't have that game anymore. I gave that game up. But I'll probably beat it eventually when it's like $5 because it's an EA game. I'll probably get it then. Try to beat that game and just have that closure with it. Just so I can know and just be upset, just like everybody else who actually spent time with that game. People like that game. It's fine. You can like that game. I don't like it. It's a really bad game. Other news, Nintendo had a direct this week. Pretty fucking great direct, even I would say. Or for my taste, I would say. Like some new stuff for Mario Odyssey, which looked fucking phenomenal. Like it's pretty much it, it was that feeling you got when you watched the E3 trailer for that game again. So like it looked really awesome, really cool. Um Showed a little bit too much from that game though. So like I intentionally like after I watched the text Alex like, hey, you probably don't want to watch this trailer. Like it's really good. So like but you don't want to watch it. Like let the magic happen when you actually get that game. Because like it's like a little bit over a month away now. So like have a little mystery, Nintendo. Goddamn, like don't spoil everything. Other than that, Arm's got an update. We have the Lola Pop as a new character, and you can actually change your buttons now, so you don't have to press the left stick into the guard. I believe, yeah, I think that's what it is. I don't have Arms, but like I remember that was like the one complaint from everybody is like, why can't I just swap the buttons? So you actually have that now, so that's good for people who actually like Arms. I'm sure that the game would just die or something like that. I'm sure people still like that game. Big news is like Doom and Wolfenstein 2 coming to Switch. Doom is actually coming out this holiday, I believe, before the end of this year. And Wolfenstein 2 is coming sometime in 2018. That's like, whoa, that's like a real a real thing. For lack of a better term, because I can't think right now. But like that's really cool, right? Because like you like in my wildest dreams, like it's something Wolfenstein 2 was something I would not have thought, or even Doom would be something I would not thought like even like remotely even like run on the Switch, like in any way, shape, or form. Like even like it was down res or like even just like 20 frames a second, I would not even like fathom it running on the Switch, and it actually does. So like that's actually like super cool as coming out for the people who like want to play the games on the Switch, because there's apparently a lot of people just like, hey, why is it in on Switch? And like it's just shocking, right? Because it's like, well, if they can get their games on there, like, could we just get like pretty much almost any game on there? And obviously you can't, but like in some ways you can, right? Like Overwatch maybe can actually run on this system. Just like it would probably just be, it'll probably be like 30 frames, and like yeah, it's like the visual quality would be down, or even like Grand Theft Auto 5 maybe. Like it's like kind of like, why not now? Like I think some people would like actually take the like the downgrade just to have it anywhere you want to go. So like props to Nintendo for actually doing something like that. Looks cool. Some other things. Project Octopath Traveler has a demo out. Looks really cool. Like it has an aesthetic similar to something like 3D Game Heroes, which looks really like really good on your TV and even on your Switch screen. Like that demo's out right now. I played a little bit of it. I didn't play too much of it, but like it looks really, really cool for what it is. Probably not something I'll get into, but like I remember hearing Tim on the Gamescast saying like they pretty much just need to like fucking just name the game Final Fantasy something for it to actually sell. Because he was really impressed by it, but like like it's a decent game, and like he knows it'll like get good reviews and everything, but he feels like for it to go like the next level, it should be Final Fantasy something. So like I don't know, maybe that'll happen, maybe that won't happen. I don't think there's anything else really pertinent in news this week. Oh, here's a leak. There's Dragon's Crown is probably it's definitely coming to PS4. So that's a cool thing. Like I love Dragon's Crown. One of the few games I played multiplayer with other people with. Shocking, I know, but that was more of a local sense. So like if I could get some people to play with me on that locally, like I'll probably be into that game again. But old game's old, and people won't like going back all that often, so I probably won't get a chance to play with other people again. But like I'll play my elf, and I'll be fine with just that, because like that's the best character I can play on that game. That's pretty much it for news. I don't think there's anything else really like popping out. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's pretty much the show. I can't access the email. I know Silver sent in a voicemail, so we'll have to get to that next week. Oh, I didn't even like put out the tweet for IPQ. But oh well. But yeah, that's pretty much the show. I guess I'll just wrap it up. Like short show. Sorry guys. And I don't even have the dock open. I didn't realize that. Oh, I should really open the dock. You dummy. Sorry, I'm just trying to find out like how to close the show because it's all written down for me. Can't remember the number, but it's 1337 at the end, and then that's like Zyger. Like that. Especially when it's streaming. That's why I don't really stream. Good thing this is getting all edited out. Right, Alex? Right? I don't even know what to call this title. I didn't write any titles down because I've been doing this, so. Like the MeCast, probably. It's a MeCast. Oh my god, it's so slow. Thanks for being a trooper. NATO, by the way. Showing up anyway, even though there's nothing for you here. If you got a question for about Destiny with me, you can just shout it out right now. My computer's acting crappy. I think I figured out the jumps, by the way. It's like a matter of just looking first and like jumping. It's a dumb thing to like it feels so weird to me. As far as that, because everything else is so fine. Everything's so like fluid and fun as far as like playing Destiny. It was like those platforming sections, and like you see the wide ravine. It's like, oh, I can make this jump like easily. And, like you kind of make it, but don't really. Yeah, I guess that's why the Warlock's the worst or whatever. All right, how to contact us. Here it is. It took forever, but I got there. You can email us at mailsack@irrationalpassions.com. You can send us a voicemail at 404-590-1337. Standard long distance rates do apply. You can tweet at us at irrationalpod with the hashtag IPQ if you have any questions for us. The Twitter, since everybody is not here, just tweet at me. I'm at Nabeshin186. That is NABESHIN186. You can go to the site at irrationalpassions.com. Rate and reviews on iTunes and Stitcher. Check us out on the BGO podcast, Monthly Passions podcast, I guess. I don't know if that's still a thing. I'm pretty sure that's still a thing. Check out Input on irrationalpassions.com. You can check Alex. Alex is doing his raid on Sunday on the 17th. So if you're listening to this in the recording, you already missed it. I'm pretty sure he'll archive it somewhere, probably on Irrational Passions YouTube feed, I was assume. But like he's doing his first raid of Destiny 2. Going in blind, so it's not like anything. No one's gonna lead him as far as that. No one's serpentining him, as I like to call it. But like if you are there that Sunday, like he is doing it on he's doing this Sunday. I don't know what time, but follow him on twitch.tv/irrationalpassions. Check out the YouTube page and tell a friend. That's a cool thing. You can do that. What game? What am I playing Destiny 2 on? I'm playing on PlayStation. The only reason I played it because I was gonna get on the Xbox One, but I didn't have Xbox Live. I haven't had Xbox Live in like a year. So that's the only reason I didn't get it because it was an online only game. I was like, I'm already written this game. I didn't want to get Xbox Live at the time. But then Dragon Ball FireZ beta came out on Xbox. So I was like, fuck it. I got Xbox Live then. But I already had Destiny. So I was like, fuck. So, it's one of those things. So yeah. Sorry, Nada. I have failed you. As for bets, I can just like let you know who won that because I already know it was Alex who won that. But I'll let you know what that bet is. Because it was exactly 15. So Alex got it like right on the money. Your iPhone. Time for bets. So the bet was NASCAR Beat 2 comes out on PS4 and Xbox One and PC on Tuesday, and its most positive review accessible. Most positive accessible review on Metacritic. How many times is the word NASCAR used? The most positive review was Polygon with 7.5, and they said NASCAR exactly 15 times, which Alex had for 15. Tony said 30. Tony said 3. Scott said 2. I said 50, and NATO, who's in the chat right now, said 11. So yeah, Alex won that. I guess I'll get his final word next week when he's actually on. And yeah, that's the show, guys. Sorry, this was a shorter show and by myself and a guy who's like talking about stuff he doesn't know he understands. Because I would like to be I would like to be someone like, like my friend NATO here in the chat, just like who can just like talk about Destiny and like go about it like a huge understanding. Oh, I know these characters. I know what their motivations are. I know what they're doing. It's not for me as far as that. But plays real fucking good though. You can't deny that. And it looks gorgeous. Looks real good. Looks good in not quite 4K on my PlayStation 4, bro. I'm getting Xbox One X. I know I am. That's sad. Anyway, so this has been Irrational Fashions. I've been your host, Brian Navashin Jackson. Play your games, stay rational, and we'll talk to you next week, maybe tomorrow. If they still want to do a show, then we'll see what happens. But yeah, this has been episode 345, by the way. Goodbye. Titles? There are no titles. Like, I don't know. Serpentining through the game. I don't know. The Me Cast. I said that a couple of times. Alex will think of a title. It'll probably be something lame, like, "Oh, this is the Not Machine Only podcast." It's like, no, that's lame. No, it's hard. Anyway, that's the podcast. Thanks for joining me, Nita. I'm gonna start recording, and I'm gonna play more Dragon Ball FighterZ. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.